Good morning, everyone. Francois here from the Mecrobre and Lego build channel. Continuing working on the Ford Bronco. We are at that point where we are actually at the last bag. With that, I'll load it up. While we're doing this, some exciting news. Apparently, the new build vehicle is on the way. It should be delivered today from what I understand. So we will probably have an unboxing video to do today because I'm super stoked about this new product. Truth be told, it is not a actual licensed Lego product. It is a from something called Knife Liz. It's excuse me, it's Chinese. But since Lego let the click brick patent lapse, a lot of people have been using the formulations to make their own chips. So one of the things that I'm going to find interesting is this is a supercar, 1/8 scale. I have every single Lego 1/8 scale supercar from the 911 up to the McLaren. I'm going to be able to give it a really good comparison, having built some of those models a couple of times, to see how well this new manufacturer compares to Lego. All of the research I've done seems to point to the fact that it's very, very well made. Really good support. I've actually talked to the company a couple of times, and the responses are essentially within hours, no longer than the next day. So looking pretty excited about that. I think we'll be able to get some more in-depth once the unit arrives and we start building it and we start to see, is the hype real or is it not real? However, having said all of that, we're into bag number 7, part possibly 12. So let's get going. I think today we'll be working on the doors, putting the wheels on, some headlights, and I think there's a bunch of stuff that goes on the roof. So with that, let's get going and we'll see you guys on the backside. this looks like a good place to stop. Got the wheels on, hood's completely completed, the mirrors are on, the doors have been installed. And I must say, for a small model, these doors work quite well. Steering is working from the rear tire. I guess what's next is all the stuff that goes up on the hood. So with that, we'll bid you adieu, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.